DA, before we let you go, I'm curious, who is the most underrated player in history to you? And whether they're in the book or not. Yeah.
Wow. That's a really good and tough question. The most underrated player in league history. I mean, I think I always say Isaiah doesn't get his due because he got kind of overshadowed. He was in the era. He was a winner in an era of winners and kind of ultimate winners, like Bird and Magic. They all won more. They won more championships. Michael won more championships. But Isaiah, being a point guard, winning 2 championships and leading the Pistons for, 12 years of excellence, basically, is underrated, I think. But I also think of it like Rick Barry was a great player, guys. Like, he was great. He was a terrific player for a long time and came up, it's interesting. If he had played in the ABA, he might have put up better numbers and maybe be more highly regarded. But the fact that he kind of decided I think he only played 1 year in the ABA and then went to the NBA. But he could have put up monster numbers in the ABA with his ability to score. So that's another kind of guy. I did the piece on Moses Malone, and Moses was, very unsexy. He just went up and got rebounds and drew fouls, and people don't think that that's exciting. I get it. I understand. But, he was really effective at it and won 3 MVPs and was a great leader on all the teams he was on. So players like that, I always think are kind of underrated just because they're not remembered as much. And then, I would end that with Oscar Robertson. I was honored to speak with Oscar on the phone for his for a piece I did on him at All-Star last year, because it was in Indianapolis and he's from Indianapolis. And you talk to players that played against him and they just go, you guys don't understand how great he was. You just don't know. And so players like that are kind of forgotten in this era, I always like to try to resurrect and kind of give them their flowers.
That's fantastic. Well, this book is awesome. I'm making my way through it. I've read all your chapters, DA, but I got a lot of guys to go, but really highly recommend, again, for any basketball fan in your life for the holiday season, I would pick this up because, you move quickly. It is a chunky book. There's a lot of words, but, each chapter on each guy, it's digestible. You can make your way through it. So congrats on the book, DA. Really appreciate you jumping on with us, and happy holidays, man.
Thank you. Happy holidays to you guys too. And we want you to put the book down. We don't expect anybody to read it.
Hey, you hurt your wrists if you don't put it down.
That's the whole point, is you read a chapter, you put the book down, you get a sandwich, you pick up the book again, you read another chapter, you put the book down, you make a phone call. That's what it's supposed to do.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
DA, thanks a lot, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys.
All right. David Aldridge, the Basketball 100, DA, John Hollinger, and a whole bunch of writers at The Athletic chipping in and helping that. That was great.